Okay, well, we just did our vaccinations. I had cleaned out their playpen before. And I will tell you, I was expecting it to go a lot more difficult. And it really is. Like, some of the kittens have, like, flipped out when you do vaccinations, and then some really have just, like, stood there. And both of these kittens just, like, stood there. Now, this shot, you know, gets given in the right leg area. And with kittens this small, that's kind of hard to find because of, like, their skin and their fat and, you know, all this stuff. But the good thing about it is you're kind of scruffing the area, and I really personally think it's so close to, like, their scruff area that I think it calms them down to pull up on that skin. I mean, it's not the actual scruff area, but it's close enough, I think, that they kind of, like, settle down, because they're fine, aren't you? Are you fine? You know, and I'll keep an eye on them and watch for effects, and they're gonna eat again in an hour, so they'll have another bottle. What you doing down there? They'll have another bottle soon. Anyway, look at food face. See, I'm learning. Leave me alone. Is it cute? It is cute. They're getting a little better on the litter box. Not totally. I'm trying. Oh goodness. No. I am trying a new thing where I'm just putting one pad to see if they just are, like, learn to go on the pad as well. So I'm hoping, plus they just ball them up when they're not anchored down. So I'm hoping this works. But like you see, they're not mad at me. They don't seem to be in pain. You know, it might get sore a little bit later. Like I said, we'll keep an eye on them, but they've had them. They've had their first vaccinations. Everyone is taking a nap, so I am going to attempt to film this really quickly. This is the vaccines that I am now giving the kittens. Thanks to all of your wonderful generosity. I have actually ordered an entire case of these, and these are empty. I forgot and threw them away, and those were on top. One of the mixers was farther down, and I was not digging it out. Okay, the kind that I give is called a 4-in-1, and it is a vaccination that protects against the rhinovirus, the calcivirus, pan-luke, and chlamydia. They have others, and then they have all these, like, separately, but most kitten boosters are at least 3-in-1 or 4-in-1. I prefer the 4-in-1. It protects them for more, especially when there's a bunch, you know, together, and sometimes in a smaller place. I think it is better to cover more than less when you have so many. Now, I'm not going to actually show you how to give the shots. I'm not a vet. I am not a doctor of any kind. I have been trained by a vet, but I just don't feel like that is something that I should be responsible for. Putting that out there. There are other places you can go. If you would like to learn how to give your own vaccinations, you can talk to your vet or your vet tech and see if they will help. But there were a few interesting things. This is why you should never try it without having someone to teach you, because there were several things I did not know. Like, most of the ones that are, say, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, do not come fully prepared. They come in 2 separate vials, and they have to be mixed. They also have to be refrigerated, like, most of the time. Like, as soon as I finish filming this, I will put them back in the refrigerator. These are not dead viruses. The ones that I give, they do make dead viruses, but generally those are given to elderly, immune compromised cats and kittens under 4 weeks old. And you should only vaccinate a kitten under 4 weeks old in certain circumstances with your vet. I would never do it personally. The first thing, besides the mixing that I didn't realize, is there are places in their bodies that get each individual shot. Like the foreign one that goes in the right front leg. On kittens, really you should give it under the elbow joint, right under the elbow joint. But it's hard to do that with kittens because they don't have, you do it subcutaneously, which means you pull their skin up and you do it under the skin. You don't do it in muscle or in a vein or anything like that. Well, it's hard to do that on little kittens, especially on their first one, because they don't have a lot of that extra skin. So you do it as close as you can. I thought that was interesting, because then you also, like their rabies shot, you do on their back right leg. And then if they get a leukemia shot, that is on their back left leg. And there's other things too, but I didn't know this. Like when you give sub-Q fluids or like antibiotic injections, you pretty much just do it sub-Q, like anywhere you can find a tent of skin. Most people have their preferred places, which I do, but it's not a necessity. You're just trying to get it up under their skin. So I thought that was interesting. Okay, it is 3 days later from the last clip you saw. So it does look different. I had to put the things back in the refrigerator because the vaccinations do have to be refrigerated. And like I said, it's 3 days later. I actually have a whole nother video that is ready to go up that I was trying to put up yesterday, but I tried to upload it 4 times to YouTube and it kept aborting. It would not let me. So finally at 9 o'clock last night I just said no, and I really wanted to put this video up first anyway so they'd be in order. So I think I said everything cool, or what I thought was kind of cool about the injections, about the vaccinations, the things that I did not know. But I do want to say 2 things. Now, they're just suggestions. They don't have to be done this way. I just feel like it makes it easier on you and the kitten. The first one is try to do it when they're sleepy. I know it sounds, basic, but kitten energy is another level. Ow, 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 ow. Kitten energy, is another level. So if you wait until they're sleepy, then it goes a lot easier. And the second thing is, I always, on almost all injections I give, if I have to multiple draw or do a multiple draw on a needle, do the injection with a fresh needle. And what I mean by that is, hold on, I'm holding, okay, I gotta put you down. I can't hold you and show. Hold on. Okay, so say with this needle, you first have to draw, so you have to stick the needle in here and draw it out, and then you have to stick it in there and put it in. And then and how I was showed is you have to take the needle out again and then mix it up really well. I guess you could mix it up with the needle still in there, but I don't, that's not how I was shown, so that's not how I do it. And then you have to put the needle back in here to draw the fluid. Well, that dulls the needle. And kitten skin is actually harder to pierce than you think. In my opinion, kitten skin is harder to pierce than adult cat skin. That could just be me, but I really feel that way. So by the time you have the medicine all drawn up, you've already put that needle through something 3-4 times, and so it dulls the needle. So what I do is I just, because these twist off really easy, because see, they twist off really easy. See, I did this with one hand, and so I just change out for a fresh needle before I do the injections. It hurts the kitten less and it goes quickly. Oh my goodness. I should have tried to wait for nap time again, but I really want to get this up. And the next thing I want to talk about, and then I'll be quiet, hopefully. I don't actually remember what goes after this, so I'm not sure that I'm quiet, is I want to say a huge thank you. After my video talking about my mistake and needing donations for the kittens, I want to say thank you. And I did this, I'm not sure you can see, is all of the donations that were received after that video. And I want to say a big, huge thank you to you guys. Because of this, I was able to have I have a zero balance at the vet at the moment. I was able to purchase all 11 of the spay-neuter certificates that I needed, so everybody could be adoptable. I do actually have to buy 4 more now because of the other kittens I've taken in, which actually you won't see that until the next video, but whatever. But I will be able to do that. And I also was able today, so I guess it's good that this was 3 days late. Today I was able to go buy some antibiotics. The cephalexin and the amoxicillin, and I ordered 2 bottles each of these. They only had 1 each there, so I ordered some more. And then this is metronidazole. It has my information on the front, so and I got what they had, and then I ordered another bottle of that. This treats bacterial overgrowth and giardia, and these are for different types of URIs. But I ordered some of that. I also was able to order a case of vaccinations. So all the babies here will be able to have 2 rounds of vaccinations, and then there'll be a couple left over. There won't be enough probably for a whole batch of kittens, but you know, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about now. So thank you very much, Jamie and Barbara and Kathy and Luann and Ronald and Laura and Thad and Catherine and Sharon and Jericho and Thunder's mom, Carla and Kim and Ronald and Claudia and Diane and Shamois and Marianne, Marlene, Patricia, Debbie, Lisa Hart, Bad Billy, Evelyn, Janet, Doug, Linda, Margaret, Drusilla, Gina, and Lisa. Thank you so much. Because of you guys, I was able to get all of those things, which means that the kittens will continue to be happy and healthy, and will be able to go to their forever homes happy and healthy. I really could not do it without you. Now, I do want to say a couple of these actually came in right before the video, but I thought it was only fair to include them because, you know, it was 2 days before the video, so I wouldn't expect them to, you know, come back. But I did. Thank you very much. I don't want to be gushy because, you know, I can be and rambly. So that's it. And hopefully the next clips are cuteness. Oh, there you are. There you are. Nope, no, that's your face. I was trying to get Maria. Oh, there you are. Is that so fun? Is that so fun? Yeah. You can't see. There's 2 other babies in there. I picked up the P.O. box today, and Jericho and Thunder's mama sent them a bunch of supplies and this tunnel. And you know me, I couldn't wait. They haven't had a tunnel in a while because they're too big for the little purple ones. Well, not all of them, but some of them are, and they were so excited about it. Oh, I wish there was a light in there. Oh, that's Maria. What is it, honey? What is it? Yeah, is the tunnel too big for you? I know. For the little baby tiny kittens, the purple tunnel is like it's their size, but and they have it. It's over somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's right there. Yeah, you're okay. Hello, hello, Billy. Hello. Whoa, whoa! Sorry, y'all. I almost fell trying not to kneel on a kitten. What? I'll hold you in a minute. Yeah. Oh. You cannot be on the counter. What? No. I'll hold you in a minute. The little ones are very spoiled and like to be held all the time. No. No. Oh no, that's why they like to be held all the time. Which I do. I'll film it. I have a little sling thing that I do wear a lot, and this little one and the black one really like to ride around in it. It's hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna go now. Oh, you all right there?